What if I told you a simple retro game could end up teaching me just as much about life as it did about making crypto? Find out how my wild ride in Rollercoin Season 11 showed me that the real treasure was inside me all along. The lessons I uncovered will shock you. Welcome back, rollers! Anatolio is here! In my last Rollercoin video, I took you through my roller coaster journey of trying to optimize earnings on this old-school gaming platform. I talked about my ambitious goals starting out, the grind of repetitive gameplay, and my struggles trying to gain ground in the rankings. I finished Season 11 determined to keep tweaking my strategy to maximize profits. Now I'm returning with an update on how it all played out. Did I multiply my earnings like planned? What were the high and low lights? Stay to find out. For those who are in a hurry and want to hear the results right away, rewind the video to this point. For everyone else, we continue. I first discovered Rollercoin while exploring old-school retro gaming projects online. I was immediately intrigued by its nostalgic design and community. It reminded me of the classic games I loved growing up. And I have to admit, the potential for passive crypto earnings touted in those flashy YouTube videos captured my imagination too. I wondered if a small investment in this platform could snowball into a steady income stream. With some spare cash sitting around, I decided maybe it was time to revisit my abandoned Rollercoin account and try investing for real. I had around $40 in matic crypto ready to go. Once invested, my strategy stayed focused on accumulating enough mining power to earn at least 45 RTL per month. This would let me afford to mine enough crypto needed to change it for RLT to complete daily and season quests and unlock more miners. My trusty calculations helped determine the most cost-efficient moves, like selling underperforming miners. This time around, I was determined to play Rollercoin smarter and more consistently. With the benefit of experience under my belt, I wanted to avoid the pitfalls from my first go-around. No more blindly chasing mysterious leaders or getting distracted by flashy offers. My singular goal for this season was to methodically unlock all 30 levels of the Gold Season Pass. Rather than haphazardly grinding, I carefully plotted out the daily and weekly quests needed to steadily accumulate experience points. I hunkered down to implement this focused strategy. No task was too small or mundane if it moved me closer to my goal. The grind would be real, but I was prepared to put in the work. Visions of previous missteps faded as I signed in, spreadsheets locked and loaded. This season, I would tune out hype and volatility to keep advancing, step by step on the Gold Pass. Consistency and patience would win the day. I realized spreadsheets alone wouldn't maximize Gold Pass progress. Some insider gameplay knowledge could help boost efficiency. But I was wary of getting sucked into the Ukrainian Telegram Rollercoin community. While they provided helpful tips, seeing screenshots of huge loot box wins often left me feeling frustrated about my own bad luck. The community served its purpose as an occasional guide when needed. I had to tune out the wins of others and keep my eyes on my own steady pace of progress. I steeled myself as I clicked the play button day after day. The fleeting rush of leveling up miners soon gave way to monotony. But I pushed through the stale routine, keeping my sights on the horizon. Sure, I could have tried for top rankings and high-stakes gambling. But I vowed to stay the course on my modest yet consistent path. With spreadsheet savvy and sheer determination, I would methodically work to unlock all 30 Battle Pass tiers. The final pass tiers were within reach. According to my projections, I could reach level 27 through steady free gameplay. But crunching the numbers, those last two tiers seemed impossibly out of reach. But just when I needed commitment most, doubt crept in. What if getting to level 30 without spending was a foolish pipe dream? The temptation to pay my way to the end pulled strongly. Sticking to my free grind felt futile when the math said I would fall short. But an inner voice urged me to keep searching for a way. When I reached level 27, I was so close, but painfully far from my goal. It was the last days of the season and time was running out. My frustration was growing. Had I really come all this way only to stop a few inches short of the end? My spreadsheets confirmed that I didn't have enough time left to complete the daily quests to make it to the end. Exhausted and discouraged, part of me wanted to quit this fruitless work. But after sacrificing so much, giving up now would be meaningless. I found myself in a dead end, frozen after putting everything I had into the business. It was either find one last burst of motivation or admit that I had done as much as I could for free and pay to finish. I refused to give up. There had to be some way out. When all seemed lost, I realized my treasure was right under my nose the whole time. The initial miner I had bought with my $40 Matic investment from the previous season was now worth enough Rollercoin to afford those last elusive tiers. I had forgotten all about that early purchase in the endless grind since. And thanks to swelling my RST reserves through months of play, I could now swap and sell those parts for enough roller tokens too. No need to pay real money to finish. Pieces I had earned long ago would finally complete my quest. My loyal starter miner and stockpiled parts were the treasures that allowed me to cross the finish line completely free. By sticking to my patient path rather than taking shortcuts, I had all I needed to claim victory. Staying true to my F2P principles paid off. My dreams of reaching level 30 would come true after all. As I finalized my Season 11 stats ending with 27 pH/S mining power and a 48% bonus after starting at just 5 pH/S and 6%, the raw numbers only told part of the story. Yes, I made solid progression through diligent grinding. But more importantly, this experience fundamentally shifted how I approach life itself. Despite my efforts, I didn't actually withdraw a single penny of earnings. The income generated was still too low, so I reinvested everything I earned right back into the game, determined to keep building momentum. It was then that I realized if I can pour such meticulous effort into optimizing a gaming routine, then I need to start treating my actual life with that same intentional energy. Just as I mapped out the ideal Rollercoin upgrades, I must thoughtfully construct a roadmap for leveling up my habits, skills, and mindset. Viewing my days as a project to be repeatedly analyzed and refined. And just as I disciplined myself to resist loot box shortcuts, losing 65 RLT, minus 15%, I'll need commitment to stay the course on leveling up my real-world priorities too. No more chasing empty thrills over steady growth. This journey opened my eyes to the power of patient, strategic living. If I can optimize so fully in pursuit of game objectives, imagine what's possible channeling that into aspects of life that truly matter. So while I didn't withdraw a penny of actual profits yet, the bigger treasure is a new framework for thoughtful self-improvement. With analytically sharpened skills, I feel equipped to deliberately construct the fulfilling life I want. And you'll get a front row seat as I document not just my Rollercoin progress, but my level up journey across all facets of life's game from here on out. While I didn't withdraw a penny from Rollercoin this season, I'm returning with something infinitely more valuable, a refined mindset for taking on future challenges. This experience was a wake-up call about the power of patience, consistency, and strategic grinding. I learned that real growth rarely comes from shortcuts or flashy gambles. Just as chasing loot box drops derailed my efficiency, I'll now avoid temptations that distract from steadily leveling up fundamentals. The tedium pays off over time. Small, compounding wins built my mining power more than any jackpot ever could. Optimizing the little things through discipline was key. So while crypto profits were negligible, I take away richer mindset treasures and appreciation for the long game, aligning daily habits to big goals, and tuning out noise to stay focused. Armed with these hard-earned lessons, I approach the next chapter with sharper tools. The playbook of strategic patience that powered my Rollercoin progress will be my new guide moving forward. You'll get a front row seat as I take this same analytical approach to deliberately level up all areas of life's game. Some may see my Rollercoin stint as a bust since I didn't cash out profits. But in reality, it upgraded my mental operating system with invaluable new software routines for sustainable growth through consistent effort. While crypto earnings remain on the horizon, I've already cashed in the real treasure of fresh perspective on thoughtful self-actualization. With this reframed mindset, I'm re-entering the real world better equipped to construct the life I want, one optimized level at a time. The path forward is clear. Persistent discipline will be my new cheat code for unlocking achievement after achievement across every aspect of my existence. Grinding dull tasks is just the price of admission for reaping true, long-term rewards. So stay with me as I take this optimized approach to restructuring routines, slash waste, and level up.